Before you begin looking for products to add to your inventory, I want to share with you the most common mistakes and pitfalls that can cause a lot of headaches down the road. So please watch this video in its entirety before you start buying your inventory. The first mistake is buying products that are restricted. Let me say that just because they are toys, electronics, and accessories doesn't mean they can't be restricted. Sometimes manufacturers restrict a product from being sold by third party for whatever reason. The only app I know that tells you that a product is restricted right before you scan it is the Amazon Seller app. This is another reason why I recommend anyone starting out to just use the Amazon Seller app. The next thing is to make sure all your inventory purchases are with credit cards that are dedicated for your business. Never mix your personal purchases with your inventory purchases. If you're at the store, always ask the cashier for separate receipts for your personal purchases and inventory purchases. This will help you keep track of your business expenses and make bookkeeping much easier later on. You'll also want to open a business checking account at your bank to further organize the financials of your Amazon business. Remember, this is a business, so make sure you are treating it like one. The next thing is, keep your receipts. Do not throw away any of your receipts. Go buy some sheet protectors that go in binders and stash your receipts in them and categorize them by month. You don't necessarily have to worry about finances yet, but you should still ensure that you have proof of purchase of all your inventory that you're going to sell. Eventually, you can pay for a service like shoebox.com, but the important thing is to keep all of your receipts. The next thing, don't impulsively buy inventory. Take a second to see if it's worth your hassle to buy the product, if there is any hassle. Hassles can include clearance products that have impossible to remove clearance stickers, as well as extremely dirty packaging, which means that you'll have to clean it up because Amazon is really strict about the condition of products when you list it as new. The next pitfall. If you sell used toys, games, DVDs, or CDs, make sure they are listed as a collectible and not used. This is very important. Even if you're able to select used, very good, or like new for the used toys, games, DVDs, just don't. You'll save a lot of headaches in the future, trust me. And last but not least, don't worry about feedback as an FBA seller. Your feedback will slowly grow. While other gurus will tell you how to maintain good feedback, I actually discourage you from looking at it, let alone worry about it as an FBA seller. Since Amazon will be fulfilling your orders, most mistakes will be on Amazon, if anything. For the most part, you will only get positive feedback, but negative feedback will be inevitable from time to time. And you don't have to worry because Amazon will remove any unreasonable feedback left by customers. But the point is, do the work that actually produces results, which is looking for inventory, researching potential products, and listing them. Everything else is secondary, so declutter it out of your system. Having said this, most buyers will not leave feedback for you unless you send a feedback request. You should never request feedback from each customer manually as it wastes too much time and it's simply not worth it. If you want to automate this feedback acquiring process, you can sign up for a trial at Feedback Genius where you can automate feedback requests for each customer a couple days after they have received the product.